All right.
Okay.
Today we are back with another BTS reaction video, and today's the day that we hop right back into our Rise of Bangtan journey.
Today's the day. And we're on chapter 6, right?
Yes.
So we watched Hip Hop Lover.
Yep.
That was a jam-packed episode. We saw them come over to America, Los Angeles.
Yep.
Meet with Coolio, Iris, and a list of other legends.
Warren G.
Yeah.
My favorite from that episode was Tony.
Tony. He gave off a cool vibe.
Yeah.
So this chapter 6, is titled Cipher.
Yes.
And now we heard the Cyphers, Jared. I'm not sure if we'll hear him here again, but
I know that Cypher 3 is on Dark and Wild.
oh, that's right.
Yeah. And we're making our way through the Dark and Wild album. I believe we've listened to
Danger.
3 or 4 songs.
Yep.
Danger, Cypher Part 3, War of Hormone,
And
then Hip Hop Lover.
yeah. So let's jump right in.
Let's go.
Here we go, everybody. This is the Rise of Bangtan, chapter 6, Cipher. Let's go.
I've been waiting for that sound.
Yeah, it's good to hear that again. Is that from Danger?
Danger, yeah. Russia.
Moscow?
자, 호텔 온 소감.
Wow, man! Oh my goodness!
요, 러시아 호텔 도착. 빠밤, 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 빰, 빠다다다다단, 따다다다단. 아직도 해가 떠 있어요.
여기 러시아는 베개가 있어서 11시까지 해가 안 진다고 해요.
풍경 사진 엄마한테 보냈어. 안녕하세요.
야, 역시 여기서까지 작업을 하고 있는 멋진 인터내셔널 글로벌 작업. 뭐 하고 있어요, 지금? 뭐 하고 있어요? 모스크바에 오자마자. 지금 운동하고 있는 거야, 지금? 설마?
네,
아니,
짐?
저 깜짝 놀랐어요.
짐.
저 짐도 있다는데 짐 가서 하시죠.
짐이요? 갈
네,
거예요.
헬스 갈 거예요?
갈 거예요.
Although their schedule is finished for the day, they still have things to do.
자, 딱 정해진 3명.
The
The final
Spinebreaker?
element in nurturing a star is the
Is it?
constant
I think
effort
so.
put in by the stars themselves.
오케이. 오케이.
One more.
이렇게.
To keep their place as a star, it may mean having to work harder
Jin.
than the apprentices. They must work hard in order to shine as long as they want.
The group had practiced for more than 16 hours a day while preparing for their new album, and even while they were touring abroad, the boy band rented out rehearsal spaces in each country.
자다가도 정말 나올 진짜 그 정도로까지 연습을 한 것 같아요.
저희가 또 저희 안무 중에 퍼포먼스 중에 굉장히 또 이제 힘든 안무로 손꼽히는 안무라서 남들 기억에 많이 남는 것 같아요.
제일 기억에 남는 거는 그 하얀 새하얀 연습실이 있었어요.
맞아요.
근데 거기서 진짜 멤버들 다 잠 못 자고 막 안무를 연습했었어야 되는데 그때 멤버들이랑 너무 졸리니까 막 화장실 가가지고 막 쪽잠 자고 몰래 자다가 이제
전기통에서 자고.
그때 성국쌤이
원래 방탄소년단 친구들이 지금처럼 이렇게 춤을 다 잘 추는 친구들이 아니었었어요. 그래서 저는 그래도 좀 퍼포먼스적으로 완성도가 높은 그룹을 좀 만들고 싶어서 어떠한 콘텐츠를 가지고 와서 얼마만큼 잘하냐의 싸움인 것 같아요. 뭐 그게 곧 경쟁력이 되는 것 같고 무대를 퍼포먼스를 어떻게 잘 녹이냐가 그냥 경쟁력이 되는 것 같아요. 물론 다른 가수들도 되게 열심히 하겠지만 엄청난 연습량으로 좀 많이 극복을 한 팀인 것 같아요.
You have to remember that a lot of these are youngsters who are also trying to get some of their education done at the same time. So the pressures on these people are immense. You know, everybody wants, you know, the singers to be successful, but we don't want to crush them in the meantime.
정말 간절했죠.
그치.
세상에 이렇게 열심히 노력해도 안 되는 게 있구나를 처음 알았죠.
얼른 일찍 가서 다들 푹 쉬도록 하시고요.
오케이.
내일 좋은 컨디션으로 만나도록 하시죠.
그래, 다들 수고했다.
수고했다.
요즘 고민이 있다. 뭐 요즘 나는 뭘 하면 좋을까라는 그런 고민이 있다. 뭐 춤이면 춤, 랩이면 랩. 뭐 그런 실력적인 부분에서 뭔가 좀 더 연습을 해서 더 좋은 모습을 보여드리고 싶은데 뭐 마음만 앞선다고 되는 것도 아니고 그런 거 같다. 모르겠다. 진짜 어떻게 해야 될지. 제이홉의 고민 부분.
Troubled Love.
그래 처음부터 이게 공평할 수 없는 게임이란 건 알았어. 널 이기고 싶던 건 아니었지만 계속 지고 싶지도 않았어. 조금은 달달하게 막개가 쏟아지진 않아도 남들처럼 발짝 닦이고 때론 위로와 진심을 담았어. 그러니까 제발 모르는 사람 보는 듯한 눈빛으로 날 보지마. 자꾸 내가 내게 아무것도 어디는 그때가 생각나니까 What if I'm to you girl, what if I'm to you. I do love you crazy. Do you 이랬다 저랬다.
What song is this?
I don't know.
자꾸 있다 신경 끄는 계약서에 도장 찍자. 하루에 보보 몇번 카톡 몇번 그렇게까지 해놓은 속이 좀 시원해질까. What if I do you girl, what if I do you. I do love you crazy. Do you.
Was that Do You? Oh, RM. We'll have to find out after. Yeah.
라비 나십니까? 왜 항상 나십니까?
큰일 났네.
아니야. 하루 운동하면 팔이 나옵니까?
They've developed a working out obsession now.
방탄소년단입니다. 어느 쪽으로 봐야 될지 모르겠네요.
안녕하세요. 다크의 월드로 돌아온 거친 이막 제이홉이에요. 거친 막내 정국이라고.
안녕하세요. 다크앤 와이드로 돌아온 뜨겁고 어두운 매력 지민입니다. 그냥 지민이에요. 가요.
아미야. 영철이 신청한다.
A balloon battle?
컴백하니까 기분이 지금 굉장히 좋은데 너무 떨려서 지금 이걸 기분 좋다 해야 될지 떨린다 해야 될지 지금 심장 박동이 막.
Are they still in Russia? Right here?
I would imagine, but I'm not 100% sure.
네, 모니터 할게요.
네? 뭔가 생각보다 더 빡 해야 될 것 같다는 생각이 들어요. 아직 좀 약하네요.
They look so young.
뭐,
Yeah.
100%는 다 안 보여줬지만 그래도 진짜 할 때는 좀 더 세게 해야 될 것 같아요. 어려운데 해내야 됩니다. 무조건 해야 되니까.
왜 내 맘을 흔드는 건데? 가요계를 뒤흔드는 강력한 카리스마 방탄소년단.
둘셋 방탄. 안녕하세요 방탄소년단.
이번 타이틀곡 댄저 어떤 곡이에요?
제가 한번 랩으로 한번 소개를 해드릴게요. Yo, 요즘 여자들은 자꾸 우리를 시험해. 그래서 우리가 경고하지 너 좀 위험해. 그래서 노래 제목이 바로 Danger Danger. 우리가 좀 세졌어 Power Ranger Ranger. Yo, 우리가 작곡하고 우리가 가사 써. Hey bird.
헷갈리게 하지 마.
Yes. I just gotta pause real quick. That's how you introduce a song.
Jimin's part or all of it?
The whole thing. Okay, RM. Because I was curious. Starting off, you don't know what song it is. I didn't.
Oh, the title song that they were introducing?
That they were about to perform, yeah. And then RM starts rapping. Thank you, RM and Jimin.
These are the chants that Army has told us about.
비행자는 이제 상남자의 연장선 같은 노래인데요.
이번 앨범을 준비하면서 굉장히 좀 어느 앨범 때보다 고생을 많이 했던 것 같아요.
They've become so big overseas.
They had a deal with Universal Music, and that was their main focus. More than promoting in the country, they wanted to make sure their market base was more international.
We have set quite some impressive records here in Korea, and they're also very well known overseas as well.
They were the only Korean singers to be invited to a Korean culture festival in Moscow in June to celebrate Korea and Russia's 24th anniversary.
Korean
Japan as well,
Cultural
the group
Festival.
held their first fan
So that's
meet
why they
back
were in
June
Russia,
with
maybe?
some 5,000 fans attending.
Japan.
Not only in Korea they got the Newcomer Award here, but in April of this year in China they actually won the Newcomer Award. Also in Europe as well too. It has been slightly over a year since they debuted back in June of 2013, but the boy band BTS has established itself as one of the next generation stars, boasting their popularity in the US, Europe, Japan, and other countries.
Man, they love you, yo. They love you.
BTS is rapidly advancing to the top in the K-pop industry, taking on not only the local music fans, but also a much broader fan base from many other countries around the world.
Jared, this is how they spread to become international BTS.
Yes.
You have to go out. You have to go to these places.
아쉬워요? 네. 너무 힘들어. 너무 힘들어서 끝까지 집중 못했더라고요. 그게 조금 아쉬운데.
대박. 제가 마이크.
Was that sweat?
I think so. Yeah.
It was either sweat or a magic trick, Jordan.
It says I've broken 3 or 4 mics already because of my sweat.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I thought he was doing a magic trick where he was like water was coming from his fingers. Oh wow.
I didn't know what was going on. Look at him. He's soaked.
저희는 하루에 16시간씩 연습을 저희 3개 각지 5개국을 돌면서 연습을 했는데 안녕히 계세요. 맞아 얘기하고 왔어. 이 친구가? 안녕하세요. 저희는 가보겠습니다.
세계 최고 가수가 되려면요 옛날부터 이런 방식입니다. 우선 방송사에서 탁 떠야 돼요, 그죠? 와, 음악을 들었더니 너무 좋더라. 너도 들어봐야 돼. 그럼 방송 쫙 듣고 TV, 라디오에서 엄청난 인기가 폭발하면 음반이 팔리고 돈이 됩니다. 그럼 그 가수를 배출한 기획사가요. 그 자본을 바탕으로 세계로 진출하자. 이게 정석이에요.
대형 기획사는 한번 밀면 엄청 많이 밀어주니까 기사 같은 것도 약간 더 잘 써달라고 해주고 기사도 약간 되게 많이 내주고 소속사 이름이 같이 나오면 아무래도 좀 더 뜨게 되니까.
이 과정은 어떤 기획사가 미디어하고 연결되어 있고 돈을 가지고 있어서 섭외를 해가지고 방송에 내보내고 라디오에 보내고 아니었거든요.
Small company.
자본과 미디어가 없는 미디어 권력이 없는 아주 작은 규모의 회사였기 때문에 이 방송 시스템 속에서 제대로 노출될 수가 없었다라는 점.
방탄소년단이 크는 데 있어서 음악 기존 유통사들은 돈도 못 벌었어요. 그냥 구경만 하고 있었죠.
그런 힘 1도 없이 오로지 정말 아무 별 볼 일 없는 보통 사람들이 집단.
This right here. Yeah. This line right here. What happened instead was an achievement made by ordinary people through unity and coalition.
There you go.
And to this day, we often wonder why ARMY feels as strongly as they do about BTS.
Yes.
That's why. That's a major, major reason why.
And we also wonder how in the world is BTS and each member still grounded in reality? It's because of this.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
ordinary people who became this big due to unity and coalition.
Against all odds. It's the underdog story, Jared, that everybody can relate with. Against all odds, man.
They just talked about the formula, right?
Yeah.
There's a formula. Well, this didn't apply to BTS. So crazy to think about, because any outsider, Jordan, when they hear K-pop, right? When they hear BTS, they think of formula.
Right.
They think of system. They think of strict work, and the company is in control, right? The company knows what they're doing. Well, here, Jordan, this is different.
They flipped it upside on their head, Jared.
Yeah.
Now we have an idea what the chapter is about. As I mentioned, international BTS.
Yes.
International. They wanted more of an international market base.
And you said it, right? You have to go.
You got to go to these places.
You have to go to all the different countries. Russia, China, Europe, Japan.
I love it. Yeah, this is some good stuff. The rise of Bangtan. We've been missing this, everybody.
Yeah, man.
일반적으로 연대에서 이루어낸 풀뿌리 문화 운동이었습니다.
진짜 키운 건 누구냐? 자본이 아니고 1,400만 명의 팬덤. 아미가 키운 겁니다.
I've been supporting them since debut. I love their meaningful songs. Seeing how passionate and hardworking and talented they are really inspired me to work
There
my
it is.
dreams. We are big fans of BTS.
Here it is.
We love you guys. We are so yeah. We run a fan base called BTS Chile to support you and to share the Bangtan love. Yay! We love you!
또 이런 그림이 처음인데요? 남자 팬들이 그렇죠.
I was always bullied, and then I heard your songs, and it made the day so much better. And I have to say thank you so much for helping me through high school.
You're welcome, Nene.
I'm your hope. I'm your angel.
여러분들의 박수가 있기에 더 많은 대중분들과 팬분들에게 관심과 집중을 받지 않나 싶습니다.
저희 또한 저희 팬분들께 부끄럽지 않게 조금 더 주위를 돌아보고 좀 더 관심을 좋은 일, 나누는 일에 관심을 가져보는 그런 계기가 되도록 하겠습니다.
Community service.
사람 한 명. 죄송합니다. 안녕하세요, 할머니. 안녕하세요, 할머니. 들어가도 될까요?
혼자 사는 할머니를 위해 든든한 식자재를 챙겨온 멤버들.
너무 많으신 것 같아요, 할머니.
보잘것없는 사람들한테 사다면 고맙습니다.
안녕하세요.
이렇게 보면은
네.
우리 조카들.
저도 할머니가 생각나서.
가장 오래 사신 분 혹시 어디 계시는지
70년을 사셨다고.
너 같은 할머니가 제일 오래 살았어요.
박수 할머니가 이 동네에서 가장 오래 살았다고 하시더라고요. 네. 안녕하세요.
이렇게 좋은 집에 아들들이 와서 어떡해.
노갑수 할머니 나이세요?
예.
그럼 저희 전달. 네.
너가 없으니까
네.
이런 데서 살아. 여기서 사는 사람 봤어? 못 봤지? 23살에 나와서 여기 양평일동에서 사는 거예요. 8.15 해방되고서 나왔어. 8.15.
슈가가 이렇게 사이즈에 맞춰서 자르면 같이 슈가랑 같이 이렇게
Insulating her house.
아무리 고생을 해도 저는 그저 기쁘죠. 저희는 그냥
와우.
겨울만 따뜻하게 지냈습니다.
Is that a school?
역시 떠오르는 대세 아이돌답게 인기가 대단하네요.
2014년 9월 10일 지민과 정국의 심심한 로그
Sitting right with the kids.
하고 이제 첫 휴가이자
So this was on their break.
진짜
From touring?
48시간. 그치.
48-hour break.
일단 아버지를 만나서
Oh, maybe not.
이 안경을 쓰고 머리를 이렇게 까고 길거리를 돌아다니는데 아무도 모르더라고. 꿈만 갔던 휴가와 추석이 지나갔고
break for
이제 VTR
추석.
준비가 되어 있다. 곧 있으면 콘서트지? 네. 콘서트. 우리 콘서트 때 한 칼을 보여주기 위해서 열심히 준비해요.
저는 대본까지 같이 하는 연습은 처음이고요.
한 마디 더 맞추던 거여서 해도 너무 힘드네 얘가. 센 음악들끼리만 짰는지.
큰일 났네. 리허설 때 힘든 거에 본 공연은 거의 한 3배 정도 힘든 것 같은데. 큰일 났네요. 3배 정도 힘든다는 건 상상도 못하겠네요. 질문해 주세요.
힘들어요?
아니요, 안 힘든데요. 아직 힘든 거가 아직 안 왔어요.
과연 얼만큼 왔을까? 얼만큼 찼을까?
우리 아미 여러분들은 다 채워주셨을 거예요. 그죠? 저는 그렇게 믿어요.
저도 믿고 있는데 저는 개인적으로 사이퍼.
사이퍼 형이 없잖아요.
괜찮아요. 이게 어떻게 되냐면 저희들이 음악 방송에서는 저희들이 타이틀만 하잖아요. 근데 저희들의 수록곡도 많이 좋잖아요. 솔직히 개인적으로 저는 수록곡이 더 좋다고 생각해요. 힙성.
Hip-hop lover.
힙성이죠.
다 다르구나.
We on.
다 좋네.
Some
우리 이거
people
너무
want us to
좋네.
hear.
어떡하지? 수록곡 들으면 1등 하겠네.
저희들의 수록곡도
메시지 다 쓰셨나요? 메시지 다 쓰셨나요?
Okay, so it looks like they're back in Korea. What is Axe Korea?
That's a good question.
Can we look it up quick?
Let's do it.
Oh, okay, so Axe Korea is an entertainment venue. Got it. So it's where they're performing.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Finger, right?
Thought he got hit by a fan.
떨리고.
미안해.
건들지 마요. 열이니까. 배 아파요?
Now we get to see the hecticness, Jared, before concert, brother.
지금 떨리기 시작하는 거 보면 1시간 전이라니까.
Wow.
안 떨려 보여요? 손안 들려 보여?
Sugar shaking.
Yeah.
그냥 남은 건 이제 제가 어떻게 하느냐잖아요. 무대에 이걸 어떻게 내가 나를 펼치느냐니까.
We love you so much. You're such a great group. Sugar 사랑해요.
사랑해요.
지민아 사랑해요.
아.
방탄소년단 파이팅. 방탄대기 최고.
오늘만큼 우리가 세상에서 제일 멋있다.
Oh, I love it. He said, you understand? Today we are the most amazing guys on earth. Come on, RM.
Come on now, man.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Jared.
You sure you don't want to get anything off your chest before we hop in here, Jordan?
No.
Because after we listen to this performance, again, you may forget everything you
that's why
you
I have
wanted
one of
to
these.
say.
That's why I've been writing stuff down. But
Okay.
this has been a fantastic episode up to this point.
Yeah. And we heard V just say, Jordan, how he's extremely excited for Cypher, right? For this performance.
Well, we know how much of a fan of the rap line he is.
Yeah.
He's an honorary member. One thing I will say, I guess, before we click play. Nervousness.
Yeah.
So far, we've seen Suga say he's nervous. We've seen V say he's nervous. And we've seen Jin say he's nervous.
Yeah.
That nervousness is so real. And again, if you haven't been following BTS's journey since 2013, you would not think that they're nervous before going on stage. But they are so real and so human.
Human.
That
That's the word.
Human. That they've shared that from the beginning. And it makes us, it makes myself even sitting here now, Jared, looking back on this, it's like, oh, okay. I get nervous doing this.
Yeah.
Right? I get nervous doing simple things that make many people nervous. And that's okay. And that's okay.
Yes.
I'll leave it at that, man. I have a whole bunch to say after. Anything you want to get off?
No, just to your point about nervousness, Jordan. We just watched Suga interview Taeyang.
Yeah.
Right? And you saw Suga's hand shaking here. This was back in 2014.
Yeah.
You see Suga's hand shaking. He showed it to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Suga shaking when he was sitting in front of Taeyang. Okay? Human. Human. BTS is and will forever remain human, which is tough to do because they are seen as superhuman.
Yes, man. This is just so great. I'm really shocked. And again, I have so much I want to say. I can't even put the words to it, but we'll click play on this and let the Cypher Part 3 hit us.
Good luck.
The Red Bullet, their first exclusive concert. Oh. Who was that shit?
Told you crazy. Who the man told you crazy?
Supreme Boy.
Control my. Cypher.
Hey, J-Hope does. Watch the hand.
와우. 아, 저희 첫 번째 단독 콘서트의 순간이 저도 끝나간다니까 저도 너무 아쉬운데.
와우.
이제 아쉬운 대로 어떻게 한 마디씩 오늘은 더 좀 길게.
뭐 뒤에 있으면서 약간 그런 생각을 많이 했는데 약간 이 가수라는 직업을 택하긴 쉽지 않잖아요. 근데 약간 이 가수라는 길은 약간 다른 직업보다는 약간 다른 것 같아요. 그냥 단순히 돈 버는 직업이 아니고 이제 함께 이렇게 즐기면서 이 자신의 직업에 행복해하면서 이렇게 살아가기가 쉽지가 않잖아요.
That's a fact.
정말 여러분이 있어서 행복한 것 같아요. 여러분
Wow.
항상 같이 가주실 거죠? 같이 가주실 거죠?
아, 진짜.
울지 마.
아야, 아닙니다.
No, cry. Let it out, man.
저희 가는 길 위에 이렇게 있어준다는 거 그 말 자체로 진짜 너무너무 감사드리고 진짜 너무너무 영광이고 행복하고
저희가 이제 여러분들 길 위에 같이 함께 있을 테니까 네 항상 힘이 되어 드릴게요. 네, 그러니까 지켜봐 주시고 앞으로 더 힘드는 그런 정국이가 되겠습니다.
여러분 행복하세요? 지금 행복한지 아닌지 아리까리 하신 분 있어요? 지금 뭔가 행복한 것 같으면 그게 행복이에요. 어떻게 보면 사람은 항상 행복을 쫓으며 살잖아요, 평생. 행복해져야지, 돈 많이 벌어야지, 결혼 잘해야지, 뭐 꿈을 이뤄서 내가 원하는 걸 해야지, 뭐 좋은 친구를 사귀어서 좋은 얘기 해야지, 맛있는 거 먹어야지, 그런 게 다 행복인데 그냥 저는 지금 이 순간이 행복인 것 같아요. 다른 게 아니라. 저는 지금 행복합니다. 여러분 행복하시죠? 진짜 행복하시죠? 아, 여러분 덕분에 정말 너무 행복했던 콘서트 4일이었어요. 여러분 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
감사합니다.
고마워요.
세상에서 제일 사랑합니다. 감사합니다. 아미가 짱이야.
나 진짜 아미밖에 없어.
안녕.
안녕.
들어갈 때
사랑해요. 안녕.
조심히 들어가요. 조심히 들어가.
They never want to leave the stage. Wow.
여기 어디요?
콘서트 때 남준이가 아미 여러분들께
Yeah.
행복하세요라고 물어봤는데 난 진짜 행복한 삶을 살고 있는 것 같다. 그래서
That was the complete opposite from the beginning.
There you go.
Right? When J-Hope said he was feeling what? Troubled?
Troubled.
He said he believes he's living a happy life now. What did that?
That is the power of a leader.
And the power of army.
The power of army.
I don't think I've written this much for one of these chapters, Jared. I can't stop writing.
Oh, we got 3 minutes left, and then you can share everything.
I want to hear what you picked up too, though, man. Like, this is my favorite chapter so far.
Okay.
This is my favorite.
Finish it off.
끝나고 난 뒤에도 정말 항상 우리가 흘리던 눈물보다는 정말 행복하고 즐겁구나, 콘서트라는 것을 정말 재밌는 거구나.
슈가가 항상 형님 가수는 콘서트예요 이러는데 진짜로 나는 그 말을 잘 이해를 못했는데 진짜 막상 해보니까 이제 알 거기도 하다.
우리 처음 우리들의 무대를 보신 분들도 글을 써주어서 우연히 봤는데 처음 보신 분들은 방탄소년단 좋은 그룹인 것 같다고 그 글을 보고 나서 그때까지 연습했던 게 그냥 별 이유 없이 한 건 아니었구나.
연습을 되게 많이 하겠다. 그리고 꼭 그때는 더 발전되고 멋있어진 모습을 보여드리고 싶고 그만큼 꼭 노력을 하겠다.
하는 게 진짜 정답이지. 열심히 하겠습니다. 열심히 하자. 오바. 오늘 할 수 있다. 화이팅.
방탄소년단 전국의 로그 끝.
브이로그. 테테로그. 끝. 진일지 끝. 빠밤. 끝.
어두운 밤이 지나면 밝은 아침도 있듯이 알았어. 내일이 오면 밝은 빛이 비추니 걱정은 하지 말아줘. 이건 정지가 아닌 네 삶을 쉬어가는 잠시 동안의 일시정지 엄지. 오늘은 네 자신을 재생에 모두 보란 듯이 네 꿈을 따라갈래.
Breaker.
부서진데도 내 꿈을 따라갈래. Breaker. 무너진데도 뒤로 달아나지만 이제 새벽이 가장 어두운 tomorrow. 너무 멀어지지 마 tomorrow.
이거 너무 크지 않아요?
I met one she Welcome back, man. Alone. 야, 내가 다 왔어.
파트를 자체 슬로우 버전으로 안무와 함께 노래해보세요.
No!
바지에 뭐 들어간 거 아니야? 약간 저 뭐 해야 돼? 매트릭스 해야 될 것 같지 않아? 저 매트릭스 잘하는데.
야, 스텝 한번 해봐. TV에는 우리 나오는 건가?
엄마, 저 TV 나가고 있어요.
I'll be down for you. Rhythm. Hip hop. Hip. The floor is all yours, Jordan. This was too good. Did you not feel that? Oh, I felt it. I think at least for us, that surprise Cypher Part 3 performance made it that much better because we didn't see that. We haven't seen that performance. We also didn't expect it to come in this episode. Right. You know? We should have. Yeah. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts, Jordan. Okay. So I'm going to go through my notes real quick. Army, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, Jared. So when Army tells us that we have to witness their progress throughout the years. Yeah. Their hardships. Their years of hard, exhausting work. This is what they mean. This video made me wish that I was an Army in 2014. Cipher, what they just performed for us was in 2014. Unreal. My mind would have been blown. Unreal. And I think what Army means by hardship, hard work, and progress is exactly what we saw in this. Working 16 hours a day, practicing 16 hours a day, even while abroad. Yeah. I can't even comprehend what that must have been like. Working twice as hard on Dark and Wild. Twice as hard. Does that mean they work twice as hard on every new album? Could be. And then thirdly, vowing to never embarrass Army. You know, each member represents BTS, but BTS represents Army. Jared, and then I just have one last thing, and then I want to hear what you have, brother. Suga said, or somebody mentioned that Suga always says, the heart is the concert. Yes. The heart is the concert. And we saw at the Red Bullet, the first ever exclusive concert, I think. Jimin said on stage, he said, in this profession, it's hard to be happy, essentially. Like it's hard to stay happy in this profession as a singer. But with you all, I'm happy. Hey, they're free on stage, Jared. That's their happy place. Yes. Yes. That's their happy place. That's all I got. I mean, what'd you think, brother? I'm sorry if that was a bunch of mumbo jumbo, everybody. No, great points, Jordan. I mean, to your point about happiness, right? RM asked Army the question, are you happy? Are you happy? And I think what that moment did was bring everybody to the present moment. Yes. Right? That simple question, right? Are you happy? Because guess what, Army? Happiness is right now. Happiness is not when I amass this fortune.
Yep.
Right? Happiness is not when I become this global superstar. Happiness is right now, whether you're on the stage performing or in the audience enjoying the performance. Happiness is now. That was my takeaway from what RM said in this entire episode. But also, Jordan, seeing them give back to both the elderly community and the youth.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about that, right? What a beautiful contrast. What a beautiful thing to see Jin and the other members hard at work insulating this woman's house.
J-Hope was crying.
J-Hope was crying. And I mean, some of those ladies knew who BTS was.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
But when they entered that school or wherever they went, those kids erupted. Right? All those kids know who BTS is.
V had one on his lap, I think.
I thought that was a beautiful side-by-side image of them with the elderly women and the youth.
Great point.
Again, Jordan, international exposure. It feels like between chapter 5 and chapter 6, they just blossomed into grown adults, right? We see them in chapter 5 in Los Angeles, still learning, it feels like. Going through the process of learning about hip hop. And then here in chapter 6, it's like they're just thrown on the other side of the planet and they just go off on stage, on a real stage that they were invited to. Unreal. And then just a few more points, Jordan. As you mentioned, ARMY is the backbone, right? Without ARMY, BTS may very well be nothing.
And without BTS, many armies would essentially feel as if they are nothing.
BTS has saved lives. Period.
And ARMY saved lives.
And ARMY has saved lives in return. This reciprocal relationship is like no other relationship on earth.
Yeah, man. This was a great episode. This was the best episode in my subjective opinion, everybody.
Last point, Jordan. They ended this episode by saying, we must work harder.
Whoo! That's another thing that was written in my chicken scratch.
We must work harder.
Harder.
I mean, we're here. We just did what we did, but we must work harder.
We must work harder. I'm not satisfied. They were asking RM if he's satisfied coming off that stage. We got to work harder. We have to work harder. How's that even possible? You work twice as hard on this album.
Yeah.
And now you have to go work harder. And it's starting to click, brother. Hey, it's like...
Well, what I'm starting to feel is that we're literally just beginning. Like, with the rise of Bangtan, right?
Yeah.
This is only getting better and better for us. It's only going to get better, in my opinion. Like, this is... Embrace what you're seeing and experiencing now, Jordan, because we can only experience it for the first time once, right?
That's right.
Happiness is now.
Happiness. Oh, wow. It is good to be back, everybody. Jared, a lot of people were commenting saying, I can't wait for you guys to get to the next episode. Yeah. And I was wondering why. Now I know why.
And can I just say one more thing?
Yeah, please.
All of the music that we heard throughout this episode.
Yeah.
Right? The majority of it, we have extensively dug into it. Right?
Cypher, Danger.
Hip Hop Lover. Tomorrow. Like, we now know these songs.
Yeah.
And I feel like that really enhanced our experience listening to this chapter.
Yes.
And watching this chapter.
And there were a few songs, as there always will be, that are like, oh, wait.
What's that?
What's that? And there was one I'm remembering now by RM, I think.
Yep.
I want to know the name of before we move on.
And V mentioned We On, which is a song that many armies are commenting and messaging us about.
Yeah.
Woo! This gives you one big adrenaline rush, but we're not done.
We're not done. Hold on. We just have to find the name of that song. Okay, so it looks like it's titled What Am I to You?
On Dark and Wild, Jordan.
All right. So that wraps up chapter 6 of The Rise of Bangtan. And Jared, I think we both can agree that we are beyond happy to be back into this series.
Elated.
Thrilled.
I know, we're not going back and forth here.
We hope you all are as well. We know you all are as well. So stay tuned for the deleted scenes and bonus content coming your way soon. Let us know your thoughts about this chapter. And I'm curious, what is your favorite chapter from The Rise of Bangtan? Let us know in the comments down below. See you soon, everybody.
And don't forget, be kind
and keep an open mind.
Peace.